Hello. What's up, guys? What's up? Good morning, everyone. Just imagine that police came on live at coming out 11:30. Sorry, 12 o'clock as I IST. He will come at 11 o'clock. Good morning, everyone. And one minute candle is like more than 200 pips. Hello, guys. Good morning. Okay, come on, Sigma man. Chalo, bye. Wow. How I'm looking. Join fast, guys. Guys, join fast. Am I audible to you guys? Very much audible to you. Yes. Hello, everyone. Mr. The Forex Reminder. Hello. How are you, man? Powel चाचा आएंगे भाई 11 बजे. सिस्टम फाड़ देंगे अलविश, come on. See, the volume is coming, guys. Volume आ रहा है. क्या लगता है भाई? तो FOMC में मार्केट पंप करेगी नीचे या ऊपर जाएगी? What do you think, guys? Fast. I want replies, guys. I want replies on chat. Chat should be moved like. सोए नहीं क्या? सभी सोए, कुछ लोग सोए हो क्या? Okay, guys, let's do the analysis. Can we do analysis? Going down. Okay, Mr. Karan is saying going down. Let's make the poll, right? Let's make the poll is that. What do you think? The funds will go very short. Oh. Goal आज का quota हो गया. Just waiting for gold to react. Exactly, man. But you know that afternoon I lose $50, right? The lot size was too small, 0.04. account size of $1,200, right? So not just 30 pips loss, $30 loss. न्यूज कुछ भी कर सकता है, न्यूज कुछ भी कर सकता है गाइस. Will there is a poll. I think. Yamanappa, how are you, Yamanappa? Yamanappa, are you trading in a real account, right? Trading in a real account or prop firm? Account or prop account? Prop. What's the name? Prop firm. Like prop firm. Prop firm. मस्त दादा, आप कैसे? मैं तो बढ़िया हूँ भाई. दादा कुठे आहात तुम्ही? किती दिवस झालं भेटला नाही, कधी आला का नाही विजापूरला? कधी विजापूरला आल्यावर करा ना कॉल. आज तक अभी तक सोए नहीं. सागरमन, कोई दिक्कत? अरे ब्रो, दिक्कत कुछ नहीं है ब्रो, बस हमारे चाचा ऑनलाइन आने वाले हैं अभी 12 बजे. ठीक है? कौन से चाचा? तो चलिए, पोवेल तात्या. Mr. Jerome Powell will come at live at 12 o'clock. रिटर्न्स लगा लेते हैं. पड़ोस वाले नहीं सो पाए. साइड क्यों? There is a meeting at 11:30 at 12:30. The Fed Chair Powell, Federal Fund Rates, FOMC statement, right, at 11 o'clock. So that's why we are going to trade that news. If you got any opportunity, we'll trade on live. Okay, so that's why I come live, Mr. सागर महातो. अभी तक सोए नहीं है, नींद तो हमको आएगी नहीं, क्योंकि if you don't have the real account, आप तो आराम से सो जाओगे. कुछ when I don't have the fund, ऐसे न्यूज़ वगैरह तो ऐसे छोड़ देता था मैं कि क्या ही देखना है हमको, थोड़ी ना हमारे पास फंड है. द पीपल हु आर ट्रेडिंग, और जिसका बन चुका है, जैसे कि लाइक अनिल भाई सेड दैट कि ही जस्ट हैड, आज का कोटा हो गया, मार्केट को कैसे रिएक्ट होता है वो देखना है. वो रिएक्ट कैसे होता है ना, वो देखने के लिए कुछ लोग ना जगह रहते हैं चार्ट के ऊपर, राइट. ऑन MT5 हाउ इज गोइंग टू रिएक्ट, स्प्रेड कितना रहेगा, ये सब चीज़ें कितना रहेगा, राइट. ऑल थिंग नीड्स टू watch at 11:30, right? And एक डेमो दिखाऊंगा FOMC का. FOMC का डेमो देखना है आपको. If you want to see the demo of FOMC, go and check the in a December FOMC, right? December, 14 December. Right, go and check. And 14 December, how's that gold pump? It's like 4%, 5% gold pumps, right? FOMC. December of 2024. Oh, it's weekly, right? So 1 hour. See the FOMC. का तड़का बहुत डेंजर रहता है ब्रो. नहीं क्या इधर, आई थिंक चार्ट ही नहीं ओपन होगा मेरे इसमें. इट्स नॉट पेड वर्जन. हियर इज द दिसंबर एट 14 दिसंबर, राइट? तो 14 दिसंबर को ना कुछ ऐसा था गाइस. चार्ट मतलब गोल्ड का नक्शा कुछ ऐसा था, राइट? लाइक एफओएमसी से पहले इट्स लाइक, ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ था. तो आगे का क्या प्रेडिक्शन है? इट्स विल बी फॉल, राइट? एज पर द प्राइस एक्शन. किसी को पता नहीं, इधर ही रहेगा मार्केट. सुबह देखो तो मार्केट इधर खुली है. मतलब रात रात में बस 2 घंटे में मार्केट ने कितनी पिप्स की रैली दे दी. ओ इधर ही है क्या? बट देखो कितनी पिप्स की रैली है. बट वो एफओएमसी आज तक नीचे नहीं गया. इट्स अ रैली ऑफ फकिंग 500 पिप्स इन हाउ मच मिनट मैन. एक आवर की बस 3 कैंडल, 7 बार, सॉरी 6 बार, 6 बार ऑफ 1 आवर इन 6 आवर. उसके बाद मार्केट आएगा, कभी नीचे आया है बट सब पोजिशन पीपल गॉट फक्ड अप. अकाउंट साइज 0 भी हो गया था इस न्यूज़ में, राइट? सर गोल्ड बाय कर सकते क्या? वाओ, देखो तो सही कौन आया है. द गाय कॉल्ड मिस्टर गोपाल. He had an experience of this move, right? In this move, he is sitting in a sale. हैं? सर याद है कुछ? 14 दिसंबर, 14 दिसंबर. This is the 14 दिसंबर, right? और वो अकाउंट कैसे हमने बाहर निकाला था उसका वीडियो है अपने पास, लगा है इधर स्क्रीन के ऊपर. Oh, that I need to log in with Insta and that I forgot Insta ID. बट हम यहाँ से कर सकते हो, राइट? फ्रॉम माई डिस्क्रिप्शन, टेलीग्राम, इंस्टाग्राम में. Yeah, we'll see after. So I'm just giving the example कि FOMC can print like this candle, right? जो 14 दिसंबर को हुआ था लास्ट ईयर. किसी को पता भी नहीं था कि मार्केट इसके बाद ऐसे इतना बड़ा मूव करेगा. रातों ही रात में इतनी बड़े खींच के ले गए. ठीक है, सो दिस कैन हैपन इन नेक्स्ट 20 minutes guys. This is the news at 11:30 after 19 minutes. Let's see, we'll open the 25 so we can see the spread also. Spread कितना guys? Spread in the gold. What's my spread in the gold? View, market watch. Seriously, I just want to delete all this pair when from here. Spread in the gold. डास और एक लाइन ऐड करेंगे स्प्रेड की. Spread in gold is 1 pips. Spread in 1 standard lot, it's going to be at $11, 11 or $12, and it's got fluctuation up to 400 also. Gopal sir, how are you sir? Good morning sir. Let's imagine Powell will come on live and he just say good morning sir. Good morning everyone. Morning sir. Send the link to Anand sir. Take the answer on live. And or Big Bull also. Send to Big Bull also. In our gang, no, there is the guy called Big Bull. There is a guy called uh, Round Figure Maker. Have you ever read for round figure equity? I'm one of that. I just want to make a round figure 21000 equity. For that, you know that last trade, enter with 0.5 lot again, or make $40 to make a round figure 21000. That is the biggest day in my life that I recovered my loss in a 1 week. Yeah, that's one fucking week. So only believe on fundamental at that time, right? And fundamental is going good. Israel war. Palestine पर बमबारी. वो लगा मीटिंग ऑनलाइन चला है इधर. वो लगा मीटिंग 12 बजे रहेगा भाई. अभी तो कुछ इधर डाटा ही आएगा बस. मीटिंग वगैरह which time? Paid speech. Paid. Not in Hindi. Morning everyone. Good morning everyone. तो पहले तेल का आमलेट बनाया भाई गोल्ड में मीटिंग से पहले ही है ना. आज आमलेट नहीं बनेगा, आज तेल का आमलेट बनेगा. कैंडल विल लाइक कैंडल विल स्प्रिंट लाइक नो बॉटम, गो स्ट्रेट अवे अप, ब्रेक ऑल टाइम हाई. ऐसा कुछ एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो गाइस? लेट्स से 12 11:29 and 58 seconds, 59, 60. My live is not visible. Lagging? Is that going good? Live stream? No lagging, right? Was up 75%. But I trust my subscriber and put a heavy lot in a buy in a gold. With buy in a gold. Market is to break all time high. I'm not doing that. That's it. Right. I'm not going to do buy stop, sell stop. No man. If anyone going to do buy stop, sell stop before the news, especially for funded traders, there is a rules called can't trade high impact news before 2 minutes or after 2 minutes. Right, 2 minutes or 5 minutes you see on your from website rules. No better to be safe. If you feel safe, do it. Yeah. If anyone wants to do it smaller lots, you can do it just for experience. I did it just for experience in a $100 account also, right? I'm just trading, that pair called Euro USD. You can trade with $100, 0.01 lot in buy stop and sell stop before the news, right? There is one more strategy called correction. If any high impact news, because of any high impact news, gold will goes down in a first spike, and if not sustain over there at a low, let's for example like this. market goes down in an FP news or FOMC news goes down, and at within a fraction of a second it flip, then it look like this. And at this time, you can say this is the liquidity area. Market grabbed this all order to drives up. The next candle you'll see like straight away up. Maybe this candle also straight away up. This also you see many times. This also can happen. But be aware, whatever you do with smaller lot, not going to do before news. I only plan after news. Okay. If I got any range, shift in a 1 hour time frame. Yeah, in 1 hour 30 minutes we'll go and mark up our level. Right. So I have the level at this high, the high and the low. Target is in this range and market wants to tap this area, and that already got tapped, right? Yeah, it needs to, if market wants to need to come down, to break the all high like this. It needs to break this high and like this and safe. Fine. But before that, we need to see the data is going to remain changed or is to increase. Right, that interest rate. Who make this gold? This is gold candle, right? In yellow candle, yellow horizontal line रहती है अपनी हमेशा. I don't want the white one, but I'm trading the gold line in the golden color. A broad wicks. Yeah, this is the range it is in. The next level of resistance at area, this is the clean range level of, we'll say 2440, and below the range we have support at 2404. That's it. Market goes down, take the support at 2403. If it break in a news, it will, let's say ऊपर जब market जाएगा तो I can't decide anything because there are political जो भी politician चल रहे हैं. What is that? Geopolitics, like war and this going on in Israel, right? There is a president attack and something happens, so ये सब चीजें will affect in gold. After news, people are, or big investors are waiting for buying in a gold, right? Remember what I'm saying. We'll see that result after the news, right? If you see there is no changing in an interest rate, but market is going to up and up and up, making new highs. ठीक है सर, उसके पीछे का साइकोलॉजी देखो. पीपल आर वेटिंग. आप यहाँ इसके ऊपर क्लिक करोगे ना, देयर इज अ न्यूज. हाँ, COMEX gold ends with the money 4.2% higher. That is, market can retest 2426. It's already at that price. Right, rate cuts may become the optimum user. Let's open the MT5. See the 30-minute time frame, and we already marked up level at this. Right, market is in this range, and below the range we have support. Let's see, I'm not doing anything, I'm just deleting these lines from MT5. I have analysis on my trading view. Okay. Everyone wake up. Oh, we have good chat, man. Today, I think. Gold buy कर सकते हैं सर. Gold buy करो. Do anything. Buy करो, sell करो, but after the news, right? Don't enter with a planned. You will see the FOMO entries. Market again goes like this. The big, एकदम बड़ी वाले ऐसे कैंडल देख लोगे. ऐसे कैंडल देखते ही आप यहाँ एंटर मत कर लेना. ठीक है. Don't go to enter though after you see big candle. Wait for closing. It's going to close that 50-minute candle or 30-minute candle. That news wali candle is got rejected from down, and it's like it look like this, right? It's, let's say it's retest like this, and that news wali candle will look like this. न्यूज़, दिस इज न्यूज़, ऐसे भी हो सकता है, ऐसे ऐसे करके जैसे फ्लिप हो जाएगा ना, इट विल लुक लाइक दिस. फिर इधर नहीं रुकता भाई, क्यों? क्योंकि इट्स गॉट लिक्विडेड फ्रॉम दिस एरिया एंड इट विल फ्लिप एंड इट विल मेक न्यू हाइज, राइट? एंड monthly will close like this, monthly will close totally bullish. This also can happen, right? And weekly, yeah man, previous week high. This is it. We have 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes to go. ऐसे टेबल फाड़ के नीचे तो नहीं चले जाएगी कैंडल? एक बार सीपीआई न्यूज़ में ऐसे हुआ था. We were sitting in a sale in CPI news with heavy lots and market was just going higher, 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 and we are holding that position from London session. From London session is we holding up to CPI news. We know that there is a CPI news, but how that very big lot size, man? गया तो गया, नहीं तो आया तो पूरा अकाउंट आ जाएगा फिर. And that time a drawdown was like 20% drawdown में बैठे थे सेल में, and market is going rising up, rising up, rising up. I think February की जो CPI news है, in that news. Okay. Should I open both chart or single chart? 5 minute and 1 minute also. I just want to see how is 30 will react if market comes down over here. So 30 will close in 5 minutes, and next 5 minutes 30 is open with no top way, goes down, 30 go down like this, and it's not sustained and it's come half of that candle, then I just enter the weak entry over here, right? And it will look like this. और एंटिसिपेट करूंगा कि कैंडल कुछ ऐसे फ्लिप हो जाए. राइट, लेट्स सी मैन. लेट्स सी, 4 minutes to go. पोवेल चाचा का एंट्री करें, हम स्वागत करें, तालियां बजा के. नहीं मानोगे हैं? इतना फन रहता है ना अपने लाइव स्ट्रीम पे. फाइनली, sit down guys, sit down. Good morning everyone. Once he said the good morning everyone, market was like, ऐसे एक डंडी भी रहेगी, ठीक है? like I'm going to trade with my phone, okay? So I don't, because on iPhone it goes faster execution. However, it can it on phone also it can goes faster execution, but on laptop also it can goes faster execution. On Wednesday we have 3 minutes left to go to know the it's going to rate change or remain 5.5. It's 5.5, right? It cut last time 5.5%, right? Forecast also 5.5%. If it come higher than 5.5%, then gold will goes down, sure guarantee. And if it remains same, then gold will make pump up, and if it increase, then also. If it decrease, then also gold will pump. It's like that. I don't know if I may be wrong हो सकता हूँ, ठीक है? ऐसे भी कुछ नहीं है, देखो आप इसका एनालिसिस करो, बट आई जस्ट सी द प्राइस, इसका डाटा वगैरह जितना रहेगा फोरकास्ट उतना ही एक्चुअल आने की संभावना है, बट ऐसे हवा मचाते हुए मार्केट के अंदर इन्वेस्टर लोगों का ध्यान बटाने के लिए, रिटेलर का ध्यान बटाने के लिए कुछ भी न्यूज़ निकाल देते हैं. देयर इज द गो, 2 minutes to go, 1 minute and 11 seconds. My live stream is delayed, right? How much is delayed? Let's say 50. Whew. अरे बंद करो यार इसको. Okay, guys, we have news in just 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds, 30 seconds. How is going to look like this 30? They're going to record. Right. Not going to enter in. There is no any buy stop, sell stop. If anyone entered in a trade, yeah, good luck. And if anyone entered buy stop or good sell stop, all the best to all of you. Go on gold. It's remains same. It's going down. Okay. News candle first is goes down. Duck, 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 duck. Where's the number? Number came out pending. It's make top wick first. This is the news candle, right? 5-minute time frame. There is strategy called. If 5-minute time frame a low or high break होता है तो you can enter in a trade. If 5-minute time frame candle close होने का वेट करो पहले, and if 5-minute candle का low break होता है then goes to enter in a sell, and if high break होता है तो go enter in a buy. Let's see that data. It remains same, man. 5.5%. This was maintained target range of 5.5%, and the recent indicator suggests that the economy has continued to expand. The sold total price job gain is okay. Yeah, you have to grab the order. I just want to see this this 1 hour this 30-minute candle goes straight away down to break this all today's low. जितने भी आज के सभी के लो है ना, सभी ब्रेक करें, and after 1 day flip the back. It can be more, क्योंकि ज़्यादा कुछ बड़ा नहीं है जो भी इसमें अभी हुआ है. मोड इज नॉट बिग डील, राइट? इट कैन गोज टू फ्लिप लाइक goes down 120 pips and after flip it can also, because ये जो बिना न्यूज़ के भी कैंडल इतनी बड़ी मूव कर रही है, तो फिर let's see. After breaking of high 4 hour, let's see the 4 hour. There is no range to up. It's like just 14-15 pips. जाना भाई नीचे ऐसे, मैं उसके बाद पलट जाता हूँ. अलर्ट. Anyone entered in a sell? Anyone entered in a buy? किसी का बाय स्टॉप सेल स्टॉप दोनों एक्टिवेट हुए तो बताओ गाइस. मार्केट वाज हियर, राइट? इससे ऊपर कुछ लोग 10 पिप्स पे बाय स्टॉप लगाते हैं और इसके नीचे 10 पिप्स पे सेल स्टॉप लगाते हैं. क्या ही कर लेगा इस जिसका बाय स्टॉप एक्टिवेट हुआ, कितना पिक दिया है? 5 पिप्स एग्जिट किया किस लोगों ने. सेल स्टॉप बोले तो ठीक है. 10 पिप्स के बाद लाइक इज मोर लाइक अराउंड 20 पिप्स मोर, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई आई डोंट ट्रेड बिफोर द न्यूज़, right? Let's meeting in I think in 7 minutes. Paid chair Powell on the interest rate discussion. See that discussion, और उसके बाद कुछ डिस्कशन के हिसाब से मार्केट ऐसे ऊपर नीचे करेगा ना. तो फिर देखेंगे कुछ बनेगा प्रॉफिट, तो नहीं तो फिर कोई दिक्कत नहीं गाइस. इफ ये FOMC में अंदर नहीं भी बनेगा प्रॉफिट, कोई दिक्कत है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. देयर आर पीपल हु आर वेटिंग फॉर दिस न्यूज़. या भाई ये ऐसे न्यूज़ के लिए वेट करेंगे और इसमें साला महीने का भर का पूरा लॉस रिकवर कर लेंगे, नहीं तो महीने भर का पूरा प्रॉफिट कर लेंगे गाइस. ऐसे थॉट प्रोसेस लेके आप ऐसे एक्सेप्टेशन लेके मार्केट में आते हो, तो फिर जब वो नहीं होता ना, तो आप ज़बरदस्ती ट्रेड करने लग जाते हो। ठीक है, एक रेंज के अंदर फंस जाता है, जैसे मैं फंसा था दोपहर में। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ, आई जस्ट एंटर्ड इन अ बाय, एंड जैसे स्टॉप लॉस हिट करके फिर से वो रेंज के अंदर चला गया। राइट, इट्स ओके, दैट्स गिविंग 50 pips, बट आई एंटर विद 0.4 लॉट, इट्स नॉर्मल। Guys, like this live stream if you're watching me first time, or if you're watching me first time, please do the subscribe this channel, and subscribe for scalp, subscribe for learn, subscribe for learning psychology in a trading. Goes down, whole change. People are says that key gold will goes up 89%, right? And 11% people said that goes down. कुछ नहीं बिगड़ हुआ है। गोल्ड वाज लाइक अरे तुम्हारी लंका हम ही चलाएंगे। I muted myself. What the fuck? I just saying that stream is delayed by only 6 seconds, and myself going to break the lows. 15-minute candle ka high low mark kiya. Is the high, this lower market is in this range, but there is a meeting after 11 minutes. Not 11 minutes, after 22 minutes. Meeting is started, right? Yeah, come on guys, meeting is started, right? Can I stream? Yeah, this I can stream. कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक आ जाएगी। इनका म्यूजिक कैसा है देखो गाइस। अरे तबला भी आ गया भाई इनके स्ट्रीम में तो। तबला भी बज रहा है भाई इनके स्ट्रीम में। भाई म्यूजिक कौन सा है ना मेरे को चाहिए। आई जस्ट वांट दिस म्यूजिक। सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम गोइंग टू आईफोन में फीचर है राइट। अरे प्राइस प्राइस नहीं दिख रहा, बताओ ना कैसे प्राइस नहीं दिख रहा करें। I got that song. It's the Palace of Rose. You know that how we found that song, man. I'm very chalak, bro. I'm very chalak. I found the song by voice only. But we are using 31.5 double. Okay. अरे चला गया भाई वो तो। This is the song they are playing in background music, right? Is that no copyright sound? It's no copyright sound. Yeah. I'm not entering in a trend, man. It is the I see there is not still that 5-minute candle not going to break the high or low. Still is in a range. I think this will range. तब तक ये मीटिंग में कुछ क्वेश्चन वगैरह नहीं पूछे, जब तक मीटिंग खत्म नहीं होगा तब तक ये रेंज में अंदर रहेगा, इधर ही ऊपर नीचे बसता रहेगा। Sir, maybe tomorrow morning gold goes up. Yeah, man. Not tomorrow morning, after meeting maybe. Powell के साइड में आ गए भाई हम। Behind just Powell. beside just gold just saying go buy the gold. Powell just called me and he said that man, you go just buy the gold. I know that there are people are waiting for his discussion. Aja bhai, he'll come at after maybe 17 minutes. Press conference at 12 a.m. Okay. Tomorrow there is the meeting of OP PWMC. Of this slide. It's better than flashlight. I'm not going to on the flashlight, okay? If I can increase my brightness from here, spotlight. Yeah. I can increase this blurriness. Image adjustment. White balance. No. Brightness. Yeah. It's any question, guys? Why I'm not entering in trade? Because there is no volume. I'm just waiting for that conference call. Right? Anything can happen. Maybe tomorrow or maybe tomorrow candle of monthly will open right somewhere here. And if this monthly candle open goes down, or most probably it will goes up, right, and fill that previous candle week, right? Because day after tomorrow there is the NFP news, right? तो अभी तक तो FOMC का वेट कर रहे थे, अभी NFP वाइज कर रहे हैं। सर बेरिश होगा क्या मार्केट? डोंट नो। वो जो जर्नलिस्ट जो रहते हैं ना, वो अभी मिस्टर पोवेल को कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे अबाउट द इकोनॉमीज एंड सम ओपिनियंस दे विल आस्क टू मिस्टर पोवेल and Mr. Powell to response, and that response, on that response market will react, right? It will come in a live in the next 13 minutes. Minute bullish. No, I just saying that Mr. Powell will come on live in next 13 minutes. Okay, not 30 minutes. That is the time. Not there is no time frame of 30 minute. 13 minute. -30 minute में bullish. 15 closed up bearish and candle of 40 pips. कैंडल का साइज भी ना पता लग जाता है गाइस. इट्स 40 पिप्स की कैंडल है फ्रॉम ओपनिंग टू from open to close. It's a 14 pips, 40 pips. Yeah, it's a 40 pips. इस लाइट को ना थोड़ा डिम लगता है. मतलब शो पे जो लाइट रहती है ना, guys, I'm not going to fuck. ये बड़ा है ना, मेरा जो कैमरा है ना उसकी लाइट ही बहुत सही है. Wow. Any question, guys? There are watching. How much people are watching me? 7 people are watching. Any question? Why market is not moving? Still wait, man. It will come. You'll notice how live market में उसके 1 आवर से good morning से कैसे market pump करता है. If you came first time on this my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the turn on the bell icon. Respecting this resistance, man. Respecting this resistance. Can you see there is the one support? Right. Market at this time, there is the one resistance, there is one resistance, there is one resistance, there is one resistance. got breakout, got retest, got retest. Also it's getting a as a support. This is the level where market is getting support at 2422. It means no any buy, no any sell. This is on 15. This is on 5-minute time frame. Remember, I don't believe on 5-minute, but on 15 also it looks same pattern or same market rejection at the area of 2422. Right. Okay. You know 1 hour की candle आज कैसे बनी है देखो. It's like design. You just need to buy here and sell here. Sell here, exit here. Right. Again buy here. ऐसे कैसे नहीं किया? No one does like that. Algo trader does. Algo trading में कुछ रहता है उनकी कुछ strategy. Market range कैसे trade करते? They have the prompt क्या कुछ तो रहता है वो ऐड करके करते हैं. भाई तबला बहुत बजा रहा है ये बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक में. Can we go to swing trading in buy? Karan? We can, but need a bottom week of. Wait for the monthly closing. If monthly will close like this or above 2422, then and we have wick fill area. But I don't suggest to wick fill up to all time high. Next month candle open with no bottom wick, goes straight away up like this. Most probably it will break the high and close like जो भी अभी के कैंडल है वैसे ही हो पाएगी. ऐसा बट the candle आएगी next महीने को, next month की कैंडल इन NF, let's say in NF it goes down straight away and then it flip, then I can say that it can break the all-time high and it goes to sustain about 2440. Right. Just want any monthly candle or weekly candle closing above 2440. No any month weekly candle there is closing, but there is no closing above 2440, right? Wait for just FOMC news. And if you want to plan your swing trade, you can plan on Friday or next Monday. Coming Monday, sorry. This whole week is going to volatile, man. Right after FOMC, there on Friday is non-farm payroll. On next week there is a CPI news again. Is there any CPI news? No, there is no CPI news, right? Next week. Next week there is a CPI news on Tuesday. Third week I think. Oh, here we go. And market is going to break the low. It's just 15 bits, man. Not bigger. बड़े में आ जाओ भाई. You will come in next 3 minutes. 1 hour going to flip, looking like going to flip, right? Nasdaq going up with a switch. Oh, don't look Nasdaq. I just only gold, but for you, let's see. I think he can, right? Good
afternoon. Now that most jobs can be done from anywhere.
उसे गुड आफ्टरनून बोला ना, उन्होंने कैसे ऐड चला दिया, देखो तो देखना ही पड़ेगा सारा, इतना इम्पोर्टेंट मतलब.
Progress toward both goals over the past 2 years. The labor market has come into better balance, and the unemployment rate remains low. Inflation has eased substantially from a peak of 7% to 2.5%. We are strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% goal in support of a strong economy that benefits everyone. Today, the FOMC decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings. We are maintaining our restrictive stance of monetary policy in order to keep demand in line with supply and reduce inflationary pressures. We are attentive to risks on both sides of our dual mandate, and I will have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments.
Video is lagging. Not lagging.
Recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. GDP growth moderated to 2.1% in the first half of the year, down from 3.1% last year. Private domestic final purchases, or PDFP, which excludes inventory investment, government spending, and net exports, and usually sends a clearer signal of underlying demand, grew at a 2.6% pace over that same period, the first half. Growth of consumer spending has slowed from last year's robust pace, but remains solid. Investment in equipment and intangibles has picked up from its anemic pace last year. In the housing sector, investment stalled in the second quarter after a strong rise in the first. Improving supply conditions have supported resilient demand and the strong performance of the U.S. economy over the past year. In the labor market, supply and demand conditions have come into better balance. Payroll job gains averaged 177,000 jobs per month in the second quarter, a solid pace, but below that seen in the first quarter. Rate has moved up, but remains low at 4.1%. Strong job creation over the past couple of years has been accompanied by an increase in the supply of workers, reflecting increases in participation among individuals aged 25 to 54 years and a strong pace of immigration. Nominal wage growth has eased over the past year, and the jobs to workers gap has narrowed. Overall, a broad set of indicators suggests that conditions in the labor market have returned to about where they stood on the eve of the pandemic, strong but not overheated. Inflation has eased notably over the past 2 years, but remains somewhat above our longer run goal of 2%. Total PCE prices rose 2.5% over the 12 months ending in June. Excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.6%. Longer-term inflation expectations appear to remain well anchored, as reflected in a broad range of surveys of households and businesses and forecasters, as well as measures from financial markets. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant hardship as it erodes purchasing power, especially for those least able to meet the higher costs of essentials like food, housing, and transportation. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate
Say
to
hello,
promote
Robert.
maximum
Good feeling.
employment and stable prices for the American people.
अरे भाई
In
आप आ
support of
गए
these goals,
सेल
the
और बाय
committee
करो
decided at today's meeting
बाइट
to maintain the target range for the federal funds
एंड
rate
बाय
at 5.25 to 5.5%, and to continue reducing our securities holdings. As the labor market has cooled and inflation has declined,
because I have buy
the
stop on
risks
this
to
current
achieving our
1 hour
employment and
or 4
inflation
hour high.
goals continue to move into better balance. Indeed, we're attentive to the risks to both sides of our dual mandate. We have stated that we do not expect it will be appropriate to reduce the target range for the federal funds rate until we have gained greater confidence that inflation is
I
moving
just want to
sustainably
be an impulse
toward
entry at
2%. The second quarter's inflation readings have added to our
buy stop
confidence,
at
and more good data would further strengthen that confidence. We will continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting. We know that reducing policy restraint too soon or too much could result in a reversal of the progress we have seen
buy
in
stop at
inflation. At the
2429.333.
same time, reducing policy restraint too late or too little could unduly weaken economic activity and employment. In considering any adjustments to the target range for the federal funds rate, the committee will carefully assess incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. As the economy evolves, monetary policy will adjust in order to best promote our maximum employment and price stability goals. If the economy remains solid and inflation persists, we can maintain the current target range for the federal funds rate as long as appropriate. If the labor market were to weaken unexpectedly or inflation were to fall more quickly than anticipated, we are prepared to respond. Policy is well positioned to deal with the risks and uncertainties that we face in pursuing both sides of our dual mandate. The Fed has been assigned two goals for monetary policy: maximum employment and stable prices. We remain committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Restoring price stability is essential to achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer run. Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans. We understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Yeah, this is it. Any moment any goal?
Gina Smiley from the New
Have you
York
कुछ
Times. Thanks
question
for taking our questions. Markets pretty much entirely expect a rate cut in September at this stage. I wonder if you think that's a reasonable expectation, and if so, why not just make the move today?
Thank you. So on September, let me say this. We have made no decisions about future meetings, and that includes the September meeting. The broad sense of the committee is that
I have buy stop activated at this area, guys. Right. Activated buy stop over here. Stop gonna be this though. At 2415. I'm going to buy. Once previous candle highest break of 1 hour. And stop will be 2415, and it can be swing trade. Right, up to tomorrow. Up to London session tomorrow. Let's see. If this is going to break this 1 hour low, then I'm gone. Can be grab the liquidity from anywhere from 2420.
appropriate to cut. So if remains, consistent with its current condition,
Break even
then
should
I
be
would think that a
2331.
rate
Before
cut
31.
could be on the table at the September
431
meeting.
will be point.
If inflation were to prove stickier and we were to see higher readings from inflation, disappointing readings, we would weigh that along with the other things. I think it's going to be not just any one thing. It's going to be the inflation data. It's going to be employment data. It's going to be the balance of risks as we see it. It's going to be the totality of
It's
all
remain
of that
unchanged. It needs
that
to tap
help us
the
make this
level of
decision.
Just to
2440.
follow up on that, specifically,
You see this
in
week
what
over here?
ways right now, given all you've seen over the
This
last
week?
few months in particular on
Needs to,
shelter,
if
on
market wants
services,
to come down,
etc.,
it needs to
in what
tap
ways
this
are you
here.
not confident right
Yeah.
now that inflation is on
Before
the way
coming
back
down.
to 2%?
I think it's just a question of seeing more good data. We have seen the last couple of readings have certainly added to confidence, and we've seen progress across all three categories of
Using stop loss
core
of day range,
PCE
day low,
inflation.
man.
That's goods,
I
non-housing
think
services,
it's a
and
day
housing
low.
services. So it's
Oh, it's
really
a day low
just,
way further
you know, we
down,
had a
man.
quarter of poor
It's okay, it's better
inflation
stop
data at the
for me.
beginning of the year. Then we saw some more good inflation data. We had 7 months at the end of last year. You know, we just want to see more and gain confidence. And as I said, we did gain confidence, and more good data would cause us to gain more confidence.
Need to break high one more time, gold. Come on.
Thank you. Colby Smith with the Financial Times. The March SEP pointed to 3 cuts in 2024 with core inflation at 2.6% and the unemployment rate at 4%. Since we're now at that level in
Abhi
terms
aata
of
hu, ruko.
inflation and already beyond what was
You
projected
just
for
want
the
to see
labor
the
market,
B?
I'm just wondering if that rate path is back to being the best guidepost for policy rather than, let's say, the shallower one laid out in the June SEP.
You know, so
Taking
I
the
would
high
just
one more
say,
time, guys.
Really the path ahead
Really is not
going
moving my
to
stop to
depend on the
break
way
even.
the economy
Just let it be.
evolves. And I can't really give
Breaking
you
high one more time.
better forward guidance on it than that. We didn't, of course, do an SEP at this meeting. We will do another one at the September meeting. I would just say I can imagine a scenario in which there would be everywhere from 0 cuts to several cuts, depending on the way the economy evolves. And I wouldn't want to lay out a baseline path for you there today. I've said what I
the
can
plan.
say about September and about
Not doing
September.
anything else. Just it. 2423. Up to 2423.
Nick
24,
Timmeros, Wall
32.
Street Journal. Chair Powell, you've said before that you wouldn't wait until inflation got to 2% to cut rates because of how inflation is lagged. Does that apply for the labor market too? If the labor market is back in equilibrium,
Okay, guys,
why
I'm
is
closing my
restrictive
half over here
policy and potentially
moving
very
stop to break even,
restrictive
guys.
policy, given the high real
At
funds rate,
18 pips.
warranted right now?
So this is the very reason that we're thinking about you know, that we've said in our statement that we're going back to looking at
I closed
both
the half at 18
mandates
pips,
and
man.
that we think the risks are coming back into balance. We think what
This
the
is the
data
risk rate,
broadly
right?
show in the labor market is an ongoing gradual normalization of labor market conditions. And that's what we want to see. You know, we've seen that over
Why I'm not moving my stop loss? Why I
and
wait?
a move really
See,
from overheated
I know that it's going to
conditions
tap
more
at 243 to
normal
any one of time.
we are
But
watching the labor
just see the
market
spike.
conditions
Spike
quite
can be
closely,
any one of
and
them. Here I'm closing
that's what we're
full.
seeing. If we start to see
I
something
closed
that
my
looks
full,
to be
guys.
more than
I
that,
closed my full.
then we're well positioned to
Because
respond.
that's it, the trade. This is the
part
trade.
of what we're thinking.
And when you
percent.
talk about seeing something that's more
Closed
than
my
what
full
a
at,
softness or slowdown you expect, in the past, you've said that stronger
20 pips?
growth wouldn't
It's okay, man.
override.
I'm not
better
going to
news on
recover my
inflation.
losses
I wonder
that I
how that
booked
cuts the other way.
loss
If you're
in
seeing
London
more
session.
softness
Right.
in the labor
This is
market
just
than what
simple
you'd expect,
trade.
does
If anyone
that
holding the
change
gold,
the calculus on what
then
you're
you can hold,
looking
man.
for out of the inflation
I'm done with the
numbers
FOMC.
to
It can goes to fail
So
that week. This original,
growth isn't one of
this
our
trade
three.
is the original,
we have
right?
2 mandates, as you know.
This is the original
the labor
target. But
market,
any one of time, it can
maximum
goes to
employment is
break
one,
the low
stable
in
prices
next
is another. So
50-minute candle.
we
Open with
weigh-
no
we, you know, we
topic,
weigh
goes
those
down.
2 things
We hit
equally
my
under
B.
the law.
It can be
When we
difficult,
were
man.
far away from our inflation mandate, we had to focus on that. Now we're back to a closer to even focus. So we'll be looking at labor market conditions and asking whether we're getting what we're seeing. And as I said, we're prepared to respond if we see it that
Gold buys.
it's not what we wanted to
How
see,
much?
which was, you know, a gradual normalization of conditions. If we see more than that, and it wouldn't be any one statistic, although of course the unemployment rate is generally thought to be
21
a
pips, man.
a good single statistic, but we'd be looking at wages, we'd be looking at participation, we'd be looking at all the things, surveys, quits, hires, all of those things to determine the overall status of the labor market. But we're looking at it now. I would say again, I think you're back to conditions that are close to 2019 conditions, and that was not an inflationary economy. Broadly similar labor markets then. I think inflation was actually, core inflation was actually running below 2%. So I don't now think of the labor market in its current state
This is the trade. This is the trade, guys. This is the trade. Not expecting anything else from gold. Right. Any minimum time in next 15-minute candle can open with no top wick, go straight away down. It will be difficult, guys. Okay, remember.
Want to see any other cooling. It would be more of a material difference. If we'd be looking at this and if we see something that looks like a more significant downturn, that would be something that we would have the intention of responding to. So in terms of I don't think of it that way. I think of it as, we're actually in a good place here. We're balancing these two risks of, go too soon and you undermine progress on inflation, wait too long or don't go fast enough, and you put at risk the recovery. And so we have to balance those two things. That's the nature of having two mandates. And I think this is how we balance them. It's a rough balance, but it does feel like that. Again, the labor market feels like it's in a place where it's just a process of ongoing normalization. 4.1% unemployment.
Yeah, 15 open with no top wick, goes straight away down.
And just to follow quickly, wanted to see what you thought of the recent JOLTS report, which did show gross hiring has come down even below 2019 levels. Layoffs remain
You got that
low.
bottom wick?
So
That bottom wick will
picture
pull
of a
back, man.
Very static labor market.
Then market, if
Is
break
that
previous candle high, it
sustainable in
can
your view,
goes
or
again.
something that is worrying? Thank you.
So I think all of the data points continue to point
Then
to
it can rise up.
kind of the direction we would want to see. So that was taken as there was a decline in job openings. That was good. Today's ECI reading was a little softer than expected. So that's a good reading. It shows that wage increases are still at a strong level, but that level continues to come down to more sustainable levels over time. That's exactly the pattern that we want to be seeing. So I think the data we've been seeing in the labor market are broadly consistent with that normalization process. Again, we're closely monitoring to see whether it starts to show signs that it's more than that.
Steve Leisman, CNBC. Mr. Chairman, back in March, you talked about
Mr.
cutting
Chairman.
rates as a process, and
Mr.
in June, you
Chairman.
talked about the idea that, well, one rate cut wouldn't do anything. So I wonder if you can sort of follow up on Colby's question. Talk about, are you weighing the economy right now in terms of its ability to withstand multiple rate cuts? Talk us through the process that you're thinking, or is it just one rate cut? Or are you in the process now thinking that rates need to be normalized here? Thank you.
Yeah, I can't really say that, honestly. We've seen, significant movement in the labor market, and, we're very mindful
There is a
of
resistance,
this
guys.
question
Remember
of, is it
that
just
2432,
normalization,
it's the
or we think
resistance
strong
area, right?
normalization, but
That I
we
found
wanna
from
be in a
here.
position to
Right.
support
That's why I
the
closed
labor
my
market. At the
full.
same time, we're
Not
seeing
holding in the
progress on
trade. If you are
inflation.
holding
So,
in the trade, you can hold.
we actually
Right.
got to this.
But I am out from
We
this
raised
trade.
rates a year ago at the July
If you want any
meeting.
interest,
If
then
you look at the situation, in
please
the
wait for
economy a
breaking
year
previous
ago,
previous 15-minute high.
unemployment.
Once you see the previous
inflation
15 minutes
was over
break the high,
4%. It
then
was
you
a
can enter
completely
again.
different economy.
If you
Now
want
we've
to
made a lot of progress. And the
want
labor
any
market
interest
was,
again.
I think,
Right.
unemployment was in the mid
Let's say
threes.
for
So it's a different economy, and I think it's time. It's coming to be time to adjust that.
again, if
so
you
that
want
we
to over here,
support this
can
continued
still possible, man.
process. The thing we're trying to do is, that we have we've had this really significant decline in inflation, and unemployment has remained low. And this is a
You can put buy stop again on the level of
historically unusual,
243,
and such a welcome
2.761.
outcome for the people we serve. What we're thinking about all the time is, how do we keep this going? And this is part of that.
You did
think
it,
we
Mr.
don't
Good
need to
Feeling.
be
Did how
100%
much?
focused on inflation because of the progress we've
Did it
made.
how much, bro?
12-month headline at
Oh, W
2.5,
trade?
we're at
FOMC?
2.6.
WFMC?
It's way down from where it was.
If you
The job is not
WFMC
done on
for
inflation,
you, then
but
hit the like
nonetheless,
button, guys.
we can afford to begin
Yeah,
to
second
dial
position
back
also
the
got
restriction
activated.
in our policy rate. And I think we're just as part of a process. In terms of
I just move
what
my
that looks
stop to
like,
this low.
I mean, I think most rate
Right, I trail my stop in
you would
profit
think
and
in a
closing
base
again
case
full.
that policy
Yeah,
rates
I
would
got
move
two
down
trade,
from here, but I
2
don't
W
wanna
trade
try
in
to give
this
specific, forward
in
guidance
this
about when that might be.
in
but
this
the
FOMC
pace at
meeting.
which it might happen, because
The
I think
scalp,
that's really
it
gonna
can
depend on the
potential to
economy and
fill the
that's-
wick up to here. Right. You
Hi,
can
Chair
move
Powell.
both of
Rachel Siegel
SL
from the
to
Washington
break even
Post.
if
Thanks
you're
for taking our
entering trade.
questions.
But I'm done with the trade.
On
I'm done with
inflation,
almost,
do the
you know
past
what,
few months of good
a gain
reports
of
look like what we
2%.
saw last year, where you really had a
Just
lot of
2%.
momentum
Again,
with
my
a few
account
months
just
in
2%.
between? Would you
Right.
characterize that kind of
Want
momentum
to
as
see
back on track at this point in the year?
Actually,
Um,
what we're seeing now is a little better than what we saw last year. Last year, as we pointed out late in the year, a whole lot of the progress we saw last year was from goods prices, which were going down at an unsustainable rate, disinflating at an unsustainable rate. This is a broader disinflation. This has goods prices coming down, but we're also now seeing
This is the
progress
trade.
in the other two big categories.
simple as
housing
that.
services and
20% done for the
so,
day. Right.
So the thing is, you got one quarter.
Thanks.
We had 7
Yeah, man.
months of low
It's
inflation.
going big W
You got
day.
1/4 of this. I would say the quality of this is higher, and it's good, but so far it's only a quarter.
Would I stop Powell
I
meeting?
think we need to see more to know that we're to have more confidence that we're on a good path. down to
2W
2%.
on live
Our
stream,
confidence is growing because
and both are, first entry was impulse entry.
PCI report,
I just want to update this
and
journal, man.
frankly, the softening in the labor
I just,
market,
you know that how much I
conditions,
did
give you
in
more
first
confidence that the economy's been
21 pips
bottled.
and in a second one got a 10 pips. Right, both are buy position, gold taken.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ
Oh, nodi
ನೆನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ
bidi.
ನಾಳೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟೋ ದಿನ ಈಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾಳೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ
So the thing about if what it is seasonality, and it could just be, it's very, very hard
What's the date?
to do appropriate seasonal adjustments. If that's what it is, then that actually implies that other months were reporting too low inflation. If you smoothed it out, it's a zero-sum game, and that's why we look at 12 months. We look at 12 months because
Can we
that
call
takes all that out, all those effects out.
08?
12 month now is
It's August, right?
2.5% headline,
As per the
2.6%
IST.
core. This is
Yeah.
so much better than where we were even a year ago. It's a lot better. Now, the job is not done. I want to stress that, and we're committed to getting inflation sustainably under 2%. But we need to take note of that progress.
Come
We
on,
need to
come on,
weigh
Kerry.
the
Okay.
risks to the labor market and the
It's
risks
8,
to the
yeah, I know that.
inflation
But you know that in
market
this
than we did
format,
a year ago.
the month come first and second come day. I entered at 00.
Michael McKee from Bloomberg Radio and Television. I'd like to ask you about the balance of risks as the American people see it. At this point, is the risk greater to leave
5,
interest
right?
rates where they
Well,
are,
5.
given the damage that higher interest rates do to the economy in slowing demand and raising prices? Or is it more important for the American people that you keep rates where they are to bring inflation down?
I think that we've been given an assignment by Congress. This is how we serve the American people, is by achieving maximum
This
employment
also
growth.
impulse entry,
And
but
so in
this
our,
time frame was second trade. The time frame was 50 minutes, right?
constitutional
And first
document,
is
on goals and monetary policy strategy, we look at the two goals, and if one of them is farther away than the other, the two variables, inflation and employment, if one is farther away from its goal, than the
30 minute
other,
time frame.
you concentrate on the one that's farther away. And you take a
First one got
to reach the goal.
closer half at 20.
For the last couple of years, the
20.
best service we could do to the American people was to focus on inflation.
Closer half at
Inflation has
18,
come
right?
down, and I think the upside risk
And closer to full at 21.
as the labor market has cooled off.
21. And second was
Now and labor market has softened. Probably
14 pips.
Inflation is probably a little farther from its target than is the employment, but I think the
I'm not
downside
updating
risks
any
to the
what I say.
employment mandate are real now. So we have to weigh all that.
Range breakout. This is the news, right?
Where that
Volume
tension
plus
is.
news.
We have a restrictive policy rate that's below
News candle breakout.
It's been the rate we've had in place for a full year, and the time is
News
coming.
candle
As
breakout.
other central banks around the world are facing
Both
the
are
same
news candle
question,
breakout.
the time is coming at which it will begin to be appropriate to dial back that level of restrictions so that we may address both mandates.
Well, you have event risk basically with the jobs report on Friday and another one before you meet again. Are you certain that you won't fall behind
12:15, right? 12:17.
Unnecessary unemployment if you wait until September?
certainty is not a word that we have in our business. So we get a lot of data between now and September, and it isn't going to be one data read or even two. It's going to be the totality of the data, all of the data, and not just it, and then how is that affecting the outlook, and how is it affecting the balance of risks? That's going to be the assessment that we do. Of course, we'll all look carefully at the employment report, but so much other data coming in, and so much happening between now and the September meeting, and we'll make a judgment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Edward Lawrence of Fox Business. I do want to dig deeper on what Michael and what Nick were asking. There's a shift in the statement to balance between the focus between inflation and jobs. Looking at the job sides, we've seen wage
Grab the
data
liquidity
show
right
an
from
abrupt
downside.
slowdown. This
This got retest after got breakout. This simple trade man range breakout of 30-minute time frame, impulsive entry on there's the impulse entry on 30-minute time frame in a first trade. A second trade I got the entry on flip also, and you can that flip of second trade of flip and Jobitha. It's both are same, right? Because that 15 closer with no topic, and next 15 comes and break the low, break the high. It's called also flip.
The headline number of jobs has come down. So but you look at the whole thing, and I think you do look at private demand extra carefully.
Both are closed in 20 pips, right?
So we'll just be looking at all those things.
So as a follow then, so could the Fed then be?
That's it, man.
You said some of the reports last meeting. You said the reports could be noisy or overstated. Was there a discussion of what kind of discussion was there for a cut today, and could the Fed be behind the curve?
Yeah. So look, the objective is to balance the two risks, right? It's the risk of going too soon and the risk of going too late. We've been, we had 7 months of good inflation data at the end of last year. We said we wanted to see more. We pointed out that too much of this was coming from goods, and sure enough, the first quarter wasn't great inflation data. Now we've got a quarter that is good, and we're balancing the risk of going too soon against the risk of going too late. That's what we're doing. There's no guarantee in this. It's a very difficult judgment call, but this is how we're making it. But in terms of today, your question about today, we did have we had a nice conversation about this issue today. The overall sense of the committee, as I mentioned, is that we're getting closer to the point at which it'll be appropriate to begin to dial back restriction, but we're not quite at that point yet. We want to see more good data. The decision was unanimous. All 19 participants supported it.
Yeah, W trade man. We almost covered.
There was a real discussion back and forth.
Almost covered in maybe I will cover tomorrow. That yesterday's loss, right?
Moving at this meeting.
That loss of
strong majority support.
Just 10 pips.
Not moving it. That was a strong sense of the committee, but it's a conversation that we had today, certainly.
Unstoppable.
Courtney Brown from Axios. Thank you for taking our questions. When the Fed was raising rates, there was a lot of conversation about long and variable lags. I wonder if that applies on the way down too. How are you and the committee thinking about that?
Oh God.
A few months ago, people were questioning how restrictive policy was. Look at the labor market now. You can see, and look at it. Look at the inflation. Rate-sensitive, interest-sensitive spending. You really do see now that policy is restrictive. I wouldn't say it's extremely restrictive, but it's certainly effectively restrictive. Yes, the lag should be on the way down. It should take some time to get into the full economy, affect financial conditions, and that affects economic activity, hiring, and that kind of thing, and ultimately inflation. It's not instantaneous, although it's faster than it used to be because markets move now in anticipation of our moves.
So are you worried then that if monetary policy acts with long and variable lags, even when you're lowering interest rates, it might be too late for the Fed to help stave off any kind of slowdown in the labor
If anyone
market?
holding the goal, then we can hold, man.
We have to worry
There is
about
the
that. I mean,
clear-cut breakout of
just
range.
make it clear, it's
Maybe
a
it
very
will
difficult,
pump after 1 hour
challenging
close
judgment.
also.
And we didn't want to go too soon. We don't want to go too late. But this is how we've made that judgment. I feel good about where we are. we're certainly very well positioned to respond to weakness with the policy rate at 5.3%. We certainly have a lot of room to respond if we were to see weakness. That's not what we're seeing, though. What we're seeing, look at the first half growth numbers.
Look at that. I will look.
It's not signaling a weak economy. It's also not signaling an overheating economy. Labor market, admittedly, the unemployment rate has moved up 0.7, and we're seeing a normalization there. But wage increases are still at a high level. Unemployment is still at a low level. Layoffs are very low. Initial claims have moved up, but they're pretty stable, and they're historically not high at all. So the total scope of the data suggests a normalizing labor market. And again, we are carefully watching to see that continues to be the case.
Hi, Victoria Guido with Politico. On the labor market, I was wondering, how worried are you all about unemployment rising to the point where it triggers the SOM rule? And would that potentially affect how quickly you cut rates?
So I would just say that the question really is one of, are we worried about a sharper downturn in the labor market? So, and the answer is we're watching really carefully for that. We're aware of that rule, which is really I would call it a statistical thing that has happened through history. A statistical regularity is what I'd call it. It's not like an economic rule where it's telling you something must happen. So again, what do we see? What are our eyes telling us? We look at all the things we're seeing, and what it looks like is a normalizing labor market. Again, job creation at a pretty decent level, wages moving up at a strong level, but coming down gradually. Job vacancies have come down, but they're still high by historical standards. So again, I've been
I'm not
through some
looking
of the
any other
data
person,
already,
man.
but what we
I
think
just
we're
call it a
seeing
day.
is
Call it a session.
normalizing labor market.
Right, but
And we're watching
if anyone
carefully
wants
to see
to, if anyone wants to
starts to show
hear
signs that it's
this,
more than that,
कुछ
then
देखना है किसी को ये
we'll
वाला, तो I will sharing this on chat
Is there
box.
reason to think that the labor market might behave differently
Right.
this time
Go
than it has
and check this
historically?
link.
I think,
On chat box there is a link. Go
history
there
doesn't
and
repeat itself. It
watch.
rhymes. I think that
I'm
statement.
closing
is
this
very true.
tab and yeah, man. This is the trade. Nothing else. If anyone knows that live wants to watch, there is a link in a chat box. Go and watch. I will pin that link. Okay. I don't ping that link because it's looking like promoting that CNB channel. I can promote that. One day I will promote that on their channel. Can I? एक दिन उनके चैनल पे ऊपर हमारा चैनल प्रमोट करेंगे. By the way, that's a big company. That's a done for the day, man. Done for the day. Closed the full at 14 pips. अभी वो गाना लगाएंगे हम. कौन सा पता है? जो बज रहा था देखो. Which song is that? I'm going to play that song one more time. Spotify. Song name called Palace of Rose. Palace of this song is that. Done? Short song finished? Okay, see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this session, hit the like button and subscribe this channel. Right. I'm done with the day, done with the session, done with the month. And if anyone wants to see the panel, I'll upload the video. If you want, then you DM me, I will send you the picture, but I'm not going to upload any videos. So this is my PNL and all that thing, you know, that it's looking like it's good for making advertise, right? To good for show up, right, for me, but I don't. This is it, man. I'm not going to share anything. My PNL, don't believe on my PNL. It's like number, it's just percentage. That account gained almost in this month, last month, it's gained around 65%, right? That's it. July, I'm closing with 65%, right? Can anyone, you can trade, anyone can trade, man. You know that this trade, ये जो trade था, इसका stop loss क्या था? Stop loss was in this area over here, right? I trade with a negative result because इधर stop loss लगाने के पीछे यहाँ reason था. What is the reason? Any one up time, it can goes and break these lows and after that can flip. ये भी हो सकता था. I see there is the rejection. जितने भी ट्रेड लाइव स्ट्रीम पे लिए हैं सभी के मैंने रीजन बताया, सभी का जर्नल है, राइट? इवन आई डोंट सी कि कोई मार्केट के अंदर आजकल ऑन सोशल मीडिया एंड समवेयर कोई होगा नहीं होगा, आई डोंट नो, बट whatever I do, I share. I be transparent with my audience because anyone giving their times, I just be too transparent with them. Okay, so guys, see you tomorrow in London session in what I say. See you tomorrow in London session. Till the time, bye bye, take care, and yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Hey, good night. Good night, all of you. Where is the end screen?